The biggest draw to Santan Valley is the affordable housing, but there are also a lot of other great qualities that it has to offer. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons today as I take you on a full tour of the city of Santan Valley. My name is Amy. I'm a local real estate agent here in the greater Phoenix area. Here's my information. Make sure if you're thinking about moving here to reach out because I want to connect with you and help you find your next home in sunny Arizona. Now let's go ahead and get started. Santan Valley is really about as far south and as far east as you're going to get in the greater Phoenix area, and that can be a pro or a con depending on who you are. If you're someone who really wants to be outside of the hustle and bustle, then that might be a pro. If you're someone that is working yet and commuting to work, which is probably pretty likely living in Santan Valley, that's going to be a pretty big con because your commute time is going to be pretty significant and no one likes to be stuck in traffic. But out here in Santan Valley, it's just kind of a quieter way of living. There's some beautiful mountains. The Santan Mountains are right there, so you have some good views, and it's just kind of a quieter pace of life. So depending on where you are at your stage of life, that could be a pro or a con, and you get to decide. Right now, I'm heading into Encanterra Drive. I'm probably not going to be able to get in. Probably not. Let's see here. Unless they have this open. As you can see, it is a gated community. This is a beautiful kind of a resort style community. It does have a golf course, and it looks like the gates are open for me right now, so it looks like I'll be able to show you around. Maybe I'm just getting in because someone else drove in. That's probably pretty likely, but but lucky for us, we are following someone in, and you can just see as soon as you enter, there's the golf course. And I can see this being a wonderful quality of life for someone maybe who is retired and enjoys golfing, or even a family with kids. It's just so pretty, a great place to take walks if you have a dog, to take walks, meet your neighbors. And then depending on where you're situated in the community, you could also potentially have some of those mountain views. Now, some of these homes back right to the golf course, like these over here. I don't know if you can see that. So there's the potential for that. You could get a home on a golf course lot. You can see right over here that they actually are still building in Encanterra. So if you're really wanting to have a brand new house, well, first of all, there's plenty of options for that in Santan Valley in general, but Encanterra is kind of special, more luxurious, and you can still get a brand new home here if that's something that you're really interested in. You can see how beautifully they've landscaped the roads all along the golf course here. It is very common to see golf carts along this road, almost as common as you do see the vehicles driving along the road. I am noticing that most of the drivers through here look to be retired, of the retired age. So maybe that's you. Are you interested in retiring in Arizona? You like golf, or you just like to have a beautiful drive like this one when you're coming home? Maybe Encanterra is the place for you. So especially with a city like Santan Valley, it's important to know how far you're going to have to drive to get to some of the places you're going to want to get to, since Santan Valley doesn't necessarily have everything that you want. So I made kind of a short list. I'm going to go through it with you so you have a better idea of that. So to get to Queen Creek Marketplace, it's going to be about a 17-minute drive over there. And Queen Creek Marketplace just has tons of shopping there for you. Any of the department sort of stores, you know, Target and different kinds of restaurants, things like that, you're going to find at Queen Creek Marketplace. So if you want to do a bigger shopping trip, that might be the place to go. Mesa Gateway Airport is about 25 minutes away. And let me tell you, I love this airport. It's smaller and you can park more easily, you get through security more easily. The flights are cheaper. I fly to Nebraska and Wichita out of there all the time to visit family, and I absolutely love it. Now, if you need to use the Phoenix International Airport, that's going to take you about 50 minutes, so a bit longer of a drive over there. And if there is traffic, you can even add some minutes onto that as well. Schnepp's Farms is only 10 minutes away. This is where they have the biggest fall festival in the valley. They have some other events throughout the year. They have peach picking, and if you're gonna have a wedding or some sort of gathering, you can rent out the space there. So really cute place. The Queen Creek Olive Mill is about 15 minutes away. This is where they are producing quality olive oil. So you can take a tour there. You can go to their cafe or their shop to buy some of the olive oil. They have live music on certain nights and different little holiday events that go on there, and it can be a really cute place to visit. The Pecan Lake Entertainment Center. It's only about 15 minutes away. Now, this is brand new and so fun. And they have a huge swimming pool with the water slide. They have an arcade, axe throwing, a mini golf. It's fun really for all ages. Yes, the last thing is the freeway. To get to the 202 freeway, unfortunately, it's going to be about a 30-minute drive. And while some people might tell you, hey, they're going to put in a freeway coming down to Santan Valley, yeah, that's going to take 10 or more years to get that in. So nothing you can count on in the short-term future. And this is kind of what it looks like when you're just driving from place to place in Santan Valley. There's still some open lots like this, and still some agriculture going on around here. And then all of a sudden you'll come up to, you know, a school or a neighborhood or a new construction community that's just being built. Pretty typical road for Santan Valley. Right now I'm at the Preserve at Santan in Santan Valley. This is a wonderful new build community. The builder is Toll Brothers, and the community that I'm in particular is their pricier of the three communities that they have here. The lowest level community that starts in the 400s, but this one that I'm going to show you here is low to mid 600s is kind of the starting point. And it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. What I love about it is that it has a 4-car garage and it's a single level. Square footage is 2,880. Now, while I'm walking through this, obviously you're gonna get to see what your money buys for you here with a new construction home. But I'm just gonna be sharing some more information about what it looks like to buy new construction here in Arizona. And hopefully that will be helpful. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, and here we are at the Lockhart farmhouse model. Like I said, this has a 4-car garage. I believe that would be tandem, like 2 in front and 2 in back. Let's go ahead and go in. Nice foyer right here when you enter. Oh, so cute. I love this kind of hangout room right here. And then you have a bedroom on this side that has a full bathroom. How awesome would that be for a teenager? Or great for guests. And then you have 2 more bedrooms. This one is set up as a den. And another bathroom, full bathroom right here. The shower is kind of tucked away behind there. Great space if you have kids like this. Now, if you do decide to go the route of new construction, one of the perks is that you are going to be likely getting some incentives from the builder. And what that means is you could potentially buy down your rate. If you're not real thrilled about the rates in the current market, that's a great option. It also could help you with closing costs. It could buy down the price of the home. Every builder is a little bit different, and I can help you navigate that. Make sure you reach out. Here we have this open concept, living and dining that everybody loves. When looking at these model homes, it's good to keep in mind that these are all highly upgraded homes. So you may fall in love with these hall cabinets and exceptional finishes, but those can all add up if they're not included in the base price, and usually they're not included in the base price. Another expense when getting a new construction home that you won't have with resale typically is money spent for landscaping. Here in Arizona, the front yards are included in the price of the home normally, but a backyard that's all decked out like this one, how pretty, that's not included, that's all extra. You're gonna be getting a dirt lot and you're gonna be planning that out on your own. And if you want a swimming pool, gosh, I wanna say those start maybe at like 50 or 60K just for like a really simple one. Love this size master. Spacious, but not so much that you're taking away from the rest of the living space. It's a good use of the square footage. Ooh, I really like this. His and her sinks. You get that soaker tub plus a sizable walk-in shower. And let's see what the closet looks like. Ooh, like this. And this is why a lot of people are moving to Santan Valley, is because they have so many beautiful new build communities coming into Santan Valley. And because it's a little bit more on the outskirts of the greater Phoenix area, you can find some really great deals. All right, I was only gonna show you one model in this pricier area of the Preserve at Santan, but this one also intrigued me because this floor plan has an optional casita, and a lot of people really love to have that if they have the need for a mother-in-law suite, or they have college kids, or a mature high schooler that really wants their own space, or maybe you even want to rent it out. Shh, don't tell the HOA. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick look at this one too. And I'm also gonna read off some of the amenities that they offer here in this community, with the HOA being about $140-ish, I believe. You'll get to learn what you get for that money. So this home right here, I like it has the single car garage on the side and then the double over here. It is a 2-story. Like I said, this is in the mid to upper 600s, and if you add on a bunch of optional features, then that's gonna add up too. So here's the entrance to what could be your guest casita. And let's go ahead and go in, see what this looks like. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, I like this. This is pretty and impressive. Love this kitchen. They have those beams up there. That's not going to be included with your base price. That'll be extra. First of all, though, let's go check out this section. I'm guessing this is the owner's bedroom. Oh no, I'm wrong. It is the den. And then you have a half bath there, entrance from the garage. So all of the bedrooms are upstairs. And let me tell you about some of the amenities that they have here, the Preserve at Santan. They're gonna have parks, pickleball courts, an amphitheater, basketball court, common spaces, a community garden that has grills. Isn't this pretty? Love this. And there's also fire pits. There's equestrian trails if you have horses. They also have playgrounds here, walking and biking trails. Bedroom has its own full bathroom. And another bedroom right over here. Like I said, all of your bedrooms are upstairs, but the bedrooms are all kind of separate from each other, so that is nice. And here is the owner's bedroom, the primary bedroom. I still like it, like this floor plan. Let's check out this optional guest casita. Oh wow, yeah. So you have a full living room. Cute little bedroom. There's the full bathroom and the closet. And what do we have over here? We have more storage. This neighborhood here at the preserve at Santan Valley is just very pretty. Surprisingly, in the front yards, I'm seeing a number of houses that have natural grass. There's a lot of desert landscaping, as to be expected here in the desert. But normally I see more people putting in artificial turf. Artificial turf is low maintenance, of course, but it also can get hot in the summer. There's the pickleball courts right there. And right now I'm just gonna head over to the less expensive neighborhood here, and it is called the Papago Collection. Let's pull up a map real quick so you can see where Santan Valley is in the first place. This used to be a farming community, and it has just grown exponentially. It has charted 26% growth in a 5-year span. So there's a lot going on out here. This is just one of the many master plan communities going in Santan Valley. They're everywhere. All right, so this is one of the least expensive models here at the preserve. This is the Chapin model. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, 1-story, 1991 square feet, and base price is starting at about $480. So that's the base price before you add on any of the extras. Let's go in and take a look so you can see what your money gets for you in this area. So the outside of the house is very unassuming. It's cute. And let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, it's a long entryway, long and kind of narrow. And then right off the bat, you have a full bathroom and a bedroom, which is nice if you have guests or a teenager or a college student who wants a little extra privacy. Here's your den. Of course, you could add doors if you wanted to and make that a bedroom. However, there is not a closet. Nice sized laundry room, and then a little drop-off area when you come in from the garage, and the nice open floor plan that everyone loves. Now, if you picked up this house and moved it into Chandler, pricing would go up. Gosh, I don't even know what it would go up to. Maybe in the 700s, I want to say, 600s, 700s at least. So that is a big pro of moving out here to Santan Valley, is you can get one of these new build homes for a fraction of the price that you would find elsewhere. This hallway has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. I love how the shower and the toilet is split from the sinks. Just makes it a lot more functional. And I also love how the primary bedroom is tucked away from everything else, split from the kids' bedrooms or the guest bedrooms. You see this barn door here. A lot of homes in Arizona actually don't have a door when you're going into the master bathroom, and so people put on those barn doors. Good sized closet. No tub in here, but you have a nice shower. So another con that people talk about in terms of Santan Valley is the lack of activities and things to do here. But depending on what your interests are, you might find something here in Santan Valley that you really enjoy. Now, admittedly, I think a number of the activities are targeted more for the older crowd. For example, they have bingo nights. They have book clubs, crafting clubs, gardening clubs. I saw on their calendar events they had a coffee with veterans. They have a quarterly barbecue here. But then also at the library, if you have kids, you know, they have the story time for the younger children, babies and toddlers. And they also have a Dungeons and Dragons group that meets there. So if that's your thing, you can find a group here to play with in Santan Valley. But if you want more than that, it's really not too far of a drive into Queen Creek or even Gilbert. And there, your options are just gonna open up as far as entertainment and activities go. Right now I'm driving through just a slightly older neighborhood in Santan Valley. There's so many new construction communities going in, but there's also, you know, cute neighborhoods like this one with homes that are just slightly older. But especially if you want a pool, it can be a really great idea to look at some of the resale options so you don't have the expense of putting that in yourself. And here in Santan Valley, there's really a pretty big price range. Right now, with single family homes that are on the market, you're gonna find homes priced anywhere from the mid 200s all the way up to a 4 million home that's currently on the market. Some of those more expensive homes are sitting on large scenic lots. And if that's something you're interested in, I have connections with some private builders and would love to kind of help you navigate that possibility as well. If you have kids and you're moving to Santan Valley, you're probably going to be curious about the schools. Now, they're not the highest ranking in the greater Phoenix area, but they're not bad either. You have two school districts. There's the Florence Unified School District, and they have Poston Butte High School and Santan Foothills High School. And then you also have the J.O. Combs Unified School District, and that's where you're going to find Combs High School. Now, here in Arizona, we also have charter schools, which are technically public schools, so they're tuition free. That's also a great option. And then there's also private schools around. Another great thing to know about Arizona is that we are an open enrollment state. And what that means is that you can put your child in a school that is not in your school district, but it's not a given as long as the classroom size permits. So if you're okay with driving a little bit of a ways to get them to school and there's room in the classroom for them, that's going to be another option for your kids. This is Poston Butte High School, one of the few major high schools here in Santan Valley. And this is not a small campus. It is a sizable high school. Right now I am driving through the Johnson Ranch community. They have a little roundabout here. Those take a little getting used to. Johnson Ranch is a golf course community. I'm going to be driving into the clubhouse area right now. And just conveniently located to a nice shopping plaza, and you have some of those mountain views in the distance, which are really pretty when you're golfing or out on your patio. You know, you can come to this clubhouse and have a nice cocktail or some dinner. Especially in some of the older neighborhoods, you're going to notice that a lot of them are the same hue of tans, browns. You're going to see quite a few, you know, rock front yards. And, you know, with the resale homes especially, that's going to be the case. So if that's not of interest to you, you might be drawn more to a new construction home or maybe just a whole other part of the valley. Although, you know, this is kind of typical of the older neighborhoods no matter where you are. Some have been updated a little more than others. Johnson Ranch Golf Club, you can see that there's some tennis courts, pickleball courts, there's a swimming pool. And then right next to it is this shopping plaza where you'll find a Fry's grocery store. There's a little Walgreens on the corner. I know there's some doctor's offices in here as well. If you like what you see so far in Santan Valley, I have a couple of tips for you. One is to get onto Facebook and just search for Santan Valley Facebook groups that you can join and kind of get the inside scoop from residents themselves on things that they like, things going on, things that they don't like. It'll give you a little bit of an inside glimpse on what it would be like to live here. And another excellent resource is to go to santanvalley.com. It is a great little website, and you can click on the different tabs. They have what's building. So if you click on that, you can see different restaurants that are going in, automotive shops that are going in, stores, all of those sorts of things in real time as they're being built here. So that's kind of fun to see how the growth is happening here. You can also find things to do. You can check out the golf courses, different police services and utilities, and even the local news. So hop on to santanvalley.com. If you really are interested in Santan Valley, you're going to get a better glimpse of what the community is like here and what's going on here in Santan Valley. Right now I am at the Ironwood Medical Pavilion. So there's lots of medical offices around here. This is actually Ironwood Hospital. That's the emergency room. You can see that there's the helicopter right there. And yeah, so Santan Valley actually has quite a lot of medical care. It has all of your basic stuff like, your eye doctor and general practice sort of things, dentists, things like that. But they also have this sizable hospital that was built in 2010. And so you can have, your surgery here. They have labor and delivery. I believe this building is pediatric, at least partially. So that is one thing that Santan Valley does have going for it, is this nice hospital. Right now I'm just driving through a little shopping plaza. One of the main complaints about Santan Valley is the lack of shopping that you'll have here. This is Fry's Marketplace, which is one of the major grocers here in the greater Phoenix area. Now, you will find quite a bit of medical services here. There is a major hospital and, dentistry, optometry, all of that you're going to find here without a problem. But for bigger shopping trips, you might find yourself driving into Queen Creek or Gilbert to do some heavier shopping. Over here is your Walmart and just a number of restaurants, a bank. They have a car wash and a Home Depot over here. So let me just wrap up by pointing out the biggest pro and the biggest con about Santan Valley. The biggest pro is definitely the affordable housing. You can really get a lot of bang for your buck out here. However, that leads us to the biggest con, which is the location. And that's why you're getting the bang for your buck, is because this is just kind of far on the outskirts of the greater Phoenix area. Now, maybe that's a pro for you though, if you like that quiet living and you don't have to commute to work. But that's the biggest pro and the biggest con for you to consider when moving out to Santan Valley. So if you are thinking about moving here or anywhere in the greater Phoenix area, I want to give you a quick rundown of what that looks like when you reach out to me. So first of all, I'd love to connect with you on a Zoom call or at least a phone call. And this is a chance for me to ask you some questions and learn about what is important to you, and for you to ask me questions that you may have. Next, if you are able to make an exploratory trip out here, then we can meet up for coffee and I can give you a self-guided tour. Now, this is where, based on our conversation, I've picked out some neighborhoods and cities and attractions for you to visit that I think might be a good fit, so you can kind of scope them out on your own time. But if you're not able to do that exploratory trip, or maybe you are just ready to buy right away, then you can go ahead right into looking at some homes. And maybe you're not able to come out here at all for whatever reason. I have helped so many clients buy a home sight unseen. Yes, many clients are very nervous about this idea when they first hear about it, but my video tours are extremely thorough and I haven't had any complaints so far when clients have come to see their home for the first time and they're moving in. So that can be done as well. So that wraps up this video. Hey, thank you for sticking around through this whole thing. I hope that you learned something, and make sure that you reach out to me. Go ahead and give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, It's the only way I'm going to be able to connect with you so I can help you find your next home in sunny Arizona.